What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. And today is Friday, which means there is a lot of different promos going on, some free picks, some free squares, stuff like that. And today is Flex Friday on Prizepicks. If you don't know, Flex Friday has actually gotten changed to just a $5 entry. So really sad about that and kind of disappointed. But what Prizepicks has done is they did something yesterday where if you submitted a green goblin and cashed a green goblin slip, then they are going to give you a free entry. I just checked and it is a free $20 entry. So if you did play this play that I sent out on my free picks yesterday, it was just a goblin that I put $5 on just to win. Then you will have a promo inside of your Prizepicks account. So maybe check that if you did have a full goblin slip yesterday. Hopefully they do this every Thursday and leading into Friday, so we do get a free $20 entry just like we should every single Friday. And then we would also get a $5 Flex Friday play on top of it. So I do have a 6-man Counter-Strike and Valorant correlated slip today for whatever you decide to do, whether you decide to put your free $20 entry on it or your $5 Flex Friday. I personally put my $5 Flex Friday on it, and we'll look for a different play or another play for the $20 entry. But if you want to put your $20 entry on it, you can. So yeah, hopefully you guys got this with the Green Goblins. And you guys will have to opt into this in your promotion. So check your promotions today, and then you will have to opt in for the Flex Friday. Again, the Flex Friday is only a $5 entry. This is an old graphic, so I'll try to get a new graphic with the $5. But yeah, they're probably not promoting that they changed it back to $5. So yeah, unfortunate that they did that, but we will get a free entry hopefully every week if they keep doing this. Hit a goblin type thing, which is pretty easy to hit. And then we also on Better, I'm going to have a Better Picks play today. We do have Anthony Edwards to go just over 1 point. So he just needs to get 1 point or higher. Obviously, he's going to get that great promo that they run on Better. Like I always say, on Better, on Sleeper, and on Chalkboard, they run more promos than Prizepicks, and they run better promos than Prizepicks. Some of them run profit boosts. Some of them run free plays, free squares, and discounts that are a lot better than Prizepicks. Prizepicks recently has been running like anywhere from like 10 to 20% discounts, and all of these apps run 30+% discounts where they're not just discounting people's points by like 3 points. They actually discount by like 7-8 points where they hit very, very consistently. Just for example, on Sleeper, which is the one that sends out probably the most promos out of the three, just being honest, I started with $100, and with that $100 I made all the way up to $900 in just a couple of months, just tailing the promos. So just when a promo comes out, notifications on my phone, or I see that there's a promo out, I take a promo, I take a couple plays with it, and then I send it out to you guys, and just over the couple of months, I have made $900. So really, really cool doing that. But you can do that with actually all of these apps, and they will give you deposit matches. So if you deposit $250, they will deposit match you $250, and that is the limit on Better and Chalkboard. And then on Sleeper, it's actually a $500 deposit match. So if you deposit $500, you would get $500 back. But all I am asking is for you to deposit at least $10 into any of these. It's the great opportunity to deposit $10 into Better today because they do have a free square. Once you deposit $10 into any of these, send me a screenshot of proof that you use my code or my link in the description. And once you do that, I will get you guys a free month of my VIP completely for free. So a really great way to get my access to my VIP for free. If you go and click on get more of my plays, you will have access to you can get access to my free plan, and then also you can get access to my VIP plan. My free plan, you will get an additional 1 free pick a day, and then my VIP, this is where you're getting all of my plays, and we're really leaning into the correlation. We've been doing a lot of Counter-Strike, a lot of League of Legends. I actually just found a way to correlate Dota, and instead of getting heavily payout shifted with Dota now, it's actually going to be 6-man entries, and it's going to be 24x your money. So instead of 25x, it's 24x, so just payout shifted by 1x, which is still really, really good. I just found a strategy for it, so going to send out more Dota as that comes along. But yeah, send out a ton of correlated slips on my VIP access. And then here is the code for the day. About to get into the plays right now, but the code is Free Friday. Today is Friday, which means this code can be used only 5 times by 5 people. But once the code is used, it is completely gone. So congratulations to the 5 people who were able to use this code today and get my VIP for free. If you don't know, I do this every Friday, and then every other day of the week, the code can only be used 1 time. So I'll have a different code up here, and the code can just be used 1 time every single other day of the week. But today is Friday, so you guys, 5 of you guys will get my VIP completely for free. No hassle, no anything. Just use this code, and yeah, it's as easy as that. So yeah, let's get into the plays for the day. We do have a better entry here, like I said, and then I will get into the 6-man Prizepicks entry. We do have this Anthony Edwards free square, obviously going to take that. And then we have Caldwell Pope to go under 3-pointers made, 1.5 3-pointers made. Abbott to go over pitching outs, 15.5 pitching outs. And then Tyrese Halliburton to go over 13.5 assists and rebounds. Not going to go super in depth on all these picks just because there is 3 of them. But I will say that these were found using OddsJam. OddsJam has a really good tool where they compare lines from better to all other books. And all of these lines are pointing towards very profitable bets when looking at other books, right? So if you look at other books such as FanDuel and DraftKings and BetMGM and Bovada, all of those books that are very, very big books, important books, and pour millions of dollars into setting their lines a year. All of these lines were weaker on better than they were on other books. So pretty much it's saying that this is really good value to get lines just like this, comparing them to the other books. And you always want to look at the other books. How are they pricing the lines? Because at the end of the day, you're not going to be smarter than these million, if not billion-dollar companies that set their lines, especially with these huge sports such as NBA and MLB, right? Sometimes with Counter-Strike and League of Legends, some of these esports and stuff, you might find an edge, or you might know more than the books or something like that, but you're not knowing more than the books for these big sports like this. And even with esports, you're not going to know more than the books, to be honest. So yeah, these are really good plays according to OddsJam, the tool that I use. And I use this tool so much to find plays. And then these are really good plays for better. This is $10 to win $100. So definitely lock this in. And then here is the big 6-man entry for the day. This is what I put my $5 Flex Friday play on. If you wanted to put your free $20 onto it, you can as well. But I opted to put my $5 onto it. Another note here is I like to do these. I like to do these 6-mans for Flex Friday or with free entries, just because it's free money, right? It's free entries, $5. I would rather turn $5 into $125 for a chance rather than like $5 into $15. But if you really wanted to, you could take these as 2-mans or even 4-mans, because pretty much how Counter-Strike Correlation works is, this is Counter-Strike and Valorant Correlation actually, is you can think of these games in pairs, right? So we have a pair here, we have a pair here, and then we have a pair down here, right? And how this works is we have the team M80 and then the team Limitless playing each other. These 2 teams, I won't go through all the names, but these 2 teams playing each other, and then these 2 teams playing each other. And we are actually going to take, for this game, we're going to take them less and less. For this game here, we're going to take them less and less. And then for this game here, we are going to take these players less and less as well. Sometimes we may take them more and more, but we either want to take them either less and less or more and more, because it is based off a game length, right? So if the game ends up being a longer game, then that means the more rounds there are, the more opportunities for kills there are. If the game ends up being a shorter game, that means the shorter the game is, the less opportunities for kills there are. And going through all of these games, for example, especially this one, M80 is heavily favored. I've like never seen a team this heavily favored where they're offering lines for it. And yeah, M80 is heavily favored here. So even if M80 is really good, maybe this Rec player is even really good. Maybe Grape is they're professional esports players at the end of the day. But M80 should dominate this game, right? They should dominate this game. They should get 13 rounds really quick. Maybe the score ends up being 13-2 or 13-3, and there's just not enough rounds for kills to be generated, right? The other end of the coin could happen. It's unlikely in this game, but the other end of the coin could happen where it's a close game, it goes into overtime maybe, or just takes a long time for one team to end up getting 13 kills, and that's how they win the game. And if it is a longer game, then there's going to be more opportunities for kills. So yeah, going through all of these games, should be a blowout, should be a blowout, should be a blowout. And well, not necessarily blowouts, but should be shorter games, right? So the shorter the games is, let's just say this is a short game. These guys would both benefit from a shorter game, or the less and less would benefit from a shorter game. So I always say this, but if you think of these as two mans, these are very likely to go either 0 for 2 or 2 of 2, right? So, if this does end up hitting, it should go 2 of 2 because a shorter game. Both these guys would benefit from a short game, and it should go 2 of 2. And we are hoping that this goes 2 of 2, this goes 2 of 2, and then this goes 2 of 2, causing it to be a 6-man at the end of the day. So pretty much we are turning a big, scary 6-man entry where it seems like a lot of things need to happen into just 3 different outcomes that need to happen, which is a short game here, and a short game here. And if those 3 things happen, then we are in good standing. We're, our spirits are up. We're looking good. Just about a month ago, I would say now, maybe a month and a week ago, it was actually the night of UFC 300. So if you remember that, that was that night, but that was on a Friday, and we did hit a Flex Friday just like this. I think it was all lesses. It was either all mores or all lesses, but either way, we did hit one of these. It was back when Flex Friday was $20, so we actually turned $20 into $500. But yeah, just a month ago, we hit one of these, which is pretty good, right? Of course, we only get a couple Flex Fridays. We only get one Flex Friday a week, and then these are also obviously pretty difficult to hit, just with 6-mans and all of the things that do need to go our way, right? So lock this in. Again, you can either use your $5 flex play, or if you did tail my goblin yesterday, then you should have this someone say free promo, which you will have a free $20 entry from. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys understood all of the different promos. Sign up for Better, because you can put this play in and get Anthony Edwards free square. They do this all the time. Free squares, discounts, promos, payout shifts, payout boosts, all that kind of stuff. So let's have a great Friday, go into a great weekend, get back on track, and let's keep these Counter-Strike plays, Dota plays coming. And thank you guys so much for watching, and everyone have a great Friday.